I've always believed that nature holds secrets, ancient ones, buried deep in the woods, just waiting for someone foolish enough to disturb them. Last summer, my friends and I planned a camping trip to the outskirts of Yorkshire, quiet countryside, far from the noise and light of the city. There were 6 of us, me, Ryan, Priya, Josh, Zara, and Ellie. We were all excited. It was supposed to be a break. Laughter, campfire stories, drinks under the stars. We reached the site late afternoon. It was beautiful, dense trees surrounding a small clearing, with a gentle river running nearby. We pitched our tent, gathered firewood, and by nightfall we were huddled around the fire, toasting marshmallows, telling silly ghost stories. And then, the forest changed. It wasn't something we saw, but felt. The air got heavier, colder. The fire cracked louder than it should have. Every sound in the forest suddenly seemed amplified, like we were being watched. I remember Ellie suddenly going quiet. She was staring into the woods, her eyes fixed on something none of us could see. I nudged her, asking if she was okay. She whispered, "Do you see that by the tree?" We looked. Nothing. Just darkness. But Ellie was sure she saw a tall shadow, watching us, standing still. We brushed it off, blamed it on the drinks, the stories, the atmosphere. But deep down, I felt it too. Something wasn't right. That night, we all went to sleep in our tents. I shared mine with Ryan. Around 2:30 a.m., I woke up to footsteps, slow crunching on dry leaves. I thought maybe someone needed the loo, so I unzipped the tent slightly to peek outside. There was no one there, but the footsteps continued. Circling our tents, Ryan woke up too. His face turned pale when I told him what I heard. We stayed quiet listening. Then a low whisper, not words, just whispering, as if the forest itself was breathing into our ears. The next morning, we were all tired, paranoid. Ellie said she'd had a nightmare about a woman in white with no face crawling outside her tent. Zara laughed it off, but none of us really found it funny anymore. Later that day, we found something disturbing. Just beyond the clearing, maybe 20 steps into the trees, Josh spotted a set of rocks, arranged in a perfect circle. In the middle, a dead bird. No blood, no sign of injury. Just lying there, eyes wide open, wings spread out like it had been placed deliberately. We backed away, fast. Josh wanted to leave, said the whole place felt cursed. But it was getting late, and packing everything would take time. We decided to spend one more night. One last night. Big mistake. That night, around 3 a.m., we heard it. A scream, high-pitched, coming from Zara and Priya's tent. We ran out with torches. They were both shaking, pointing to the back of their tent. Something had clawed through the fabric. 3 deep marks, like nails, but far too wide apart to be human. We'd had enough. We didn't wait for dawn. We grabbed what we could, left the tents behind, and ran to the van. We didn't stop driving until we saw streetlights again. It's been months since that night. Josh has moved out of the city. Ellie refuses to talk about it. And Era. She hasn't been the same. She says she still hears whispers at night that someone follows her, watches her through mirrors. I tried to look up the area we camped in. Turns out the woods have a history. Locals call it the Hollow centuries ago. People believed it was a place where the veil between worlds was thin, where spirits once disturbed could latch onto the living. We disturbed it, and sometimes, late at night, when everything is quiet, I still hear those whispers.